Hey guys, this is the first of our camping review videos. Jamie and I are relatively avid campers, and we feel like we spend a ton of time either looking at reviews or websites trying to compile all the information of like what the landscape looks like, restrooms, etc. So we figured we would just compile all that information from all the sites that we go to so you can find it all in one spot. So we're staying at the North Shore Lake Arrowhead campground, and we're in lot 9. So we're going to be showing you specifically lot 9. Obviously there's multiple spots around here, but this is what lot 9 looks like. So we have a regular generic fire pit over here, nice picnic table. Now we're kind of at a slight tilt, so that might be a little bit wonky if multiple people are setting up. For Jamie and I, it was fine. We just have one tent that we've set up right behind us, so it's relatively flat over there. We also have a bear box, and we've seen multiple types of bear boxes at different campsites. This one's actually really nice. You actually have to reach your hand all the way up here to get this lever that's gonna open it up, and then you just click that one closed. So it's pretty nice and heavy duty. We've had ones that were just like wood cages, which like weren't gonna do anything. All right, over here we've got the running water. So Jamie and I, we have a jet boil. So we basically would just get water from here and boil everything like drinking water or anything we need for cooking. So relatively easy, single spout, close to the site, which is awesome. The other thing, we've got parking spots right behind us, and we've got 2 parking spots. Now, one comes with your site when you book it. You have to pay an extra $8 for your second car. I think that's pretty much a general overview of the... Hi! What's going on? Just riding your scooter? We're filming a review. The other major bonus about lot 9 specifically, I think lot 9, lot 13, I think this is 10 right here. So we're actually right next to the restrooms. I think this is the closest we've ever been to a restroom on any of the campsites that we stayed. So it's really nice, obviously, if you have to get up in the middle of the night, stumble over there. So it's like 20 seconds to walk to the restroom. So we have the trash bin right behind our tent. We didn't even need to set up a trash bag on our site to throw things away. We would just walk straight over there and throw everything away. So we didn't add any extra plastic, which was great. It's kind of overflowing, so hopefully they'll empty that out soon. For me, restrooms are like super important when it comes to my rating of a campsite. So these restrooms, there's 2 stalls, there is a sink and a mirror and a trash can. So pretty nice. Also, it's not just a hole in the ground, there is actual flushing toilets, which is lovely. And the mirror for me is a big thing because I'm a little bit high maintenance when I'm camping. For the gentlemen, obviously Jamie checked it out, I didn't. There is 1 stall, 1 urinal, and there is a sink, no mirror. I wanted to give you guys a feel of what it looks like as we're walking into the entryway going up to our site. And while we're doing that, I figured I'd talk to you guys about some of the amenities that are in the area here. So if you guys wanted to go out on the water, Lake Arrowhead is literally like a 5-minute drive from here. It's a private lake, so you need to rent a boat or take a tour out on the ferry that goes around Lake Arrowhead. There's also a couple different trails that are close by. There is the Pinnacle Trails, and there is the Hot Springs Trail, Deep Creek Hot Springs. Now, The Deep Creek Hot Springs is kind of intense. Jamie did it yesterday and it's pretty steep, so just giving you a little forewarning of that. And the other thing, if you guys are wanting to do any kind of like retail shopping, or you wanted to just go get some fast food, or you wanted to find a grocery store, that is only 10 minutes away from here as well. So here's some of what the site looks like. Here are our buddies scooting around the corner. Here we are at our site. We're gonna come up from the back. All right, so I give this camp 4 stars out of 5. And I'm gonna start off with the cons, work our way to the pros. So for me personally, one of the cons is not having a shower. I like to have some access to wash off my body, even if it's like out in the river somewhere, and you don't really have that option, so you got to use some wipes. The other con for me would be, it's not extremely noisy at nighttime, but we are relatively close to a frontage road, so you may hear trucks or cars throughout the night. We got a relatively nice sleep last night, but you can still hear it here and there. So the last con about the site is just that it's a mixture when it comes to shade. When we woke up, it was really nice, and it's really nice pretty much all throughout the morning, so you don't have to worry about that if you're sitting at the fire pit or you're sitting at the picnic table. But once you hit around noon, and then maybe all the way until about 6 p.m., you're getting pretty direct sunlight, specifically at Lot 9. But to the positives, so I love that we have flushing toilets. Also, I really like different variations of outdoor activities when we're camping. So there's all different types of foliage around here. I like to go running, so there's like this nice loop around our campsite. There's also a really nice park that was built not too long ago up here, and so we went and did like zip line over at their park, and it overlooks Lake Arrowhead, so that's exceptionally beautiful. So, you know, I can always run over there. Also, other thing that was an added bonus, which I didn't even realize, is that there is a hospital walking distance to our campsite. So, you know, you never know. Jamie doesn't worry about these things, but I'm probably the one that's a little bit more paranoid about snake bites or anything. Anything's possible when you're outdoors. So nice to know that we got a hospital like 2 minutes away.
So for me, I give this campsite a 4 out of 5. And these are some of my reasons. My pros are, I do like the space. There's actually a good amount of space on our campsite. We're at campsite number 9. Very close to the restroom, very close to the trash can. There's a nearby park. They have not only a zip line, they also have a basketball court. They also have a weight training area, you know, those outdoor gym equipment. They also have a really great overlook of Lake Arrowhead, which is really nice. Especially if you have kids, they have a really nice playground. At that same park, they actually have a boulder for rock climbing. So if you have kids, lots of kids, it's a really great place to take them during the day to expend some energy. Like Lainey said, I also like that it's fairly close to the Lake Arrowhead village. So if you need any supplies like firewood, food, ice, whatever, it's a very close drive. So some of the cons is the campsite for me are somewhat kind of close. I got number 9 because it's away from some of the other ones, but some of the other campsites, they're relatively close to one another. Now at night, there is some noise because we're so close to the road. You're gonna get some road noise. There's also a off-road trail that you will hear off-road for four-wheelers or dirt bikes going sometimes throughout the day, or even sometimes a little bit at night.